Oh, happy day, oh glory be. Hello boys and girls, Chaplain Scott Savelle here, and today's a little different. I'm out and about, so this prophecy update is coming to you from my vehicle. That's right, a prophecy update on wheels. Now normally I'd throw some headlines up on the screen for you, but since I'm on the move today, I don't have the ability to do that, or at least I'm not going to take the time to do it. But you can Google every one of these stories yourself. All right, cue the intro. What? No intro today? All right, let's jump right in, because there are multiple developments happening right now that line up very clearly with the trends we've been watching. And remember, this isn't about setting dates. This is about watching the stage being set. First of all, let's look at Jerusalem. It's back in the spotlight. Reuters is reporting that Christian leaders were blocked from accessing the Church of the Holy Sepulchre during Palm Sunday observances. Now think about that. Jerusalem, during one of the most significant weeks on the Christian calendar, and access is restricted. You're also seeing broader reports. The Washington Post and others are reporting increased restrictions affecting multiple religious groups in the city due to security concerns. Again, look it up. This is not fringe stuff. And this fits exactly with what the Bible says. Jerusalem would become a burdensome stone for all nations, not just politically, but religiously as well. Let's look at the war that is expanding in the region. Zooming out a bit, we see that the Times and other outlets are reporting that Israel is expanding operations involving Lebanon and Hezbollah. You've also got reports from The Guardian and others that are reporting that groups like the Houthis are now actively involved, and of course ongoing tensions tied to Iran. This is no longer isolated. This is definitely a regional escalation. And this is where your mind should go. Ezekiel 38 and 39 don't describe a small conflict. They describe a multi-nation alignment surrounding Israel. Now, I'm not saying this is that, but I am saying this. This looks a lot like the kind of alignment the Bible said would come in the last days. Switching gears again, let's look at Jerusalem, which is under pressure physically. This just adds another layer to the whole thing. Multiple reports are noting military activity and impacts in and around Jerusalem itself. Let that sink in. The most contested city in the world, now directly affected by modern warfare. And finally, let me talk a little bit about the rising antisemitism that's going alongside all of this. Various outlets continue to report a rise in antisemitism globally, especially tied to the current conflict. We've been watching this trend for a while now, and it continues to intensify. So when you step back and look at all of this together, you've got multiple prophetic trends lighting up at once. Jerusalem at the center, nations aligning, war expanding, global tension, increasing antisemitism. This is exactly what we mean when we say the stage is being set. And listen, this isn't meant to cause fear. It's meant to point you to Jesus. Because the same Bible that tells us what to watch, it also tells us how to be ready. Jesus came the first time, and He's coming back for a second time. He came the first time not to conquer Rome, but to conquer sin and death. And He's coming again. The question is not, are these the last days? I think that's obvious. The question is this, are you ready? Are you ready to see Jesus face to face? If this was helpful, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You can find more on the website at fightforjoy.net. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep fighting for joy, keep looking up, and God bless.